Welcome back to Hot Rod Homestead. I'm Trevor. We're about to head back down to Hot Rod Hollow down at my dad's shop, and we got some big decisions to make today for the little 5.3 and even the 4L60. I've got a couple more ideas to possibly not even use it, so we got some big decisions to make. See if we can get everything at least paired together and set down in the truck. So we'll see how it goes. Day 4, here we go. Gonna go in here, we'll get a game plan together, we'll see what we got planned. Here we go. Little sidetrack. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Trying to fill some of this in. So it started raining on us. We gotta move a little bit of the stuff inside. I got my test block right here. I ended up trading some tires for this thing right here. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I've had it under a tarp, so maybe it's pretty dry. It got wet on the ride over to this shop, but we're gonna see if we can put these old motor mounts that I've got. I bought some current performance motor mounts a while back for a little S10 project that I had, and I ended up selling the S10 before side front, and but I ended up selling the S10 before I had a chance to throw a 5.3 in it. This is kind of gonna be a cool little project, but I think this one will be much cooler. So we're gonna see if it fits. I got to push Mater up some. My dad is not gonna be thrilled about this, but I'm gonna nose the truck in here hopefully. Now that we're done making a mess in the driveway, we're gonna try to nose that thing in, see if we can get this thing fitting remotely close. If not, we'll have to order mounts, but we'll cross that bridge when we cross it. So hopefully these will fit. Here goes nothing. All right, well, he's outside playing around on the Bobcat. One of the issues that I had trying to put these mounts on a second ago was the holes were a little bit not easy to put the bolts in. So what I did was I got a chaser. It's not quite like a tap. It's just a chaser. It cleans out, basically, since this thing's been sitting out in the rain, you know, under a tarp and all that, but condensation still gets in it. It's rusty. It's got some old, you know, little surface rust on it. Well, it gets in the holes, little dirt daubers and stuff. They can build a little nest in them. So for these junkyard builds, this is something that will save you. It's a little time consuming, but it could keep you from breaking bolts, save you a little bit of time there. So, you know, just run your little chaser in, you know, as far as you can by hand. Take your little wrench. Kind of found this in the shop. There's no telling what he used this for. But just take it. You know, it won't be really hard. But I always spray some WD-40 or some PB Blaster, whatever you got, in the hole first to kind of penetrate through that stuff. And basically, you run it in similar to a tap. You just kind of forward a little bit, come back to free it up, and then need a little bit more elbow grease. You know, you can turn it. And look, it's just, I mean, it's going right in there. Some of them are worse than others. The other side was a pretty serious pain, but this one seems to be doing pretty good. If it ever tightens up on you, just come on back just a little bit, let it free up, and then go until it basically stops like that right there, and you should theoretically be able to loosen it by hand. So that right there frees up the threads, and that will help you, you know, the install and everything. Just go a little bit quicker and go the way that it should. See, it's got some little bit of junk on it, so no big deal. Just kind of keep it cleaned off. Move on to the next hole. And once you get all of them done, take you some WD-40. Kind of douse them again. You'll see how nasty that stuff is that comes out. Just kind of get the trash out. And then, should be ready for your motor mount. We'll see how the bolts go in. Gotta go your way. We have got a Turbo 400 mounted up to this little Test 5.3. We're gonna see how it does. See if we can test fit it inside the engine bay. We'll mount our mounts up over there. Get them on these mounts and see where it lands at. I'll go get the cross member and we'll see how it lands in there. This one ain't quite touching either. We could use my 60 mounts over there for it. We got them. It don't matter to me.
We can see what they look like. These ain't gonna work. Unless that old pan, I can't imagine being no shallower up front.
Look how low that thing is down there at the bottom.
Hmm?
I said, look how low that old pan is down there at the bottom.
Yep. That ain't gonna work.
Okay, so the mounting process was a fail. The ones I had would not work, and we do not have all the stuff laying around that we needed. So we went ahead and ordered some ICT billet, the little adapters. And and then we are going to use the old mounts off of my Camaro, and if we need to, we got some off his Chevelle too that will end up making it work. So with this motor and all this stuff that we got right now, it's all gone at the moment. I'm just going to start working on the other motor, preparing it for what we need to do. I'm gonna get all this rolled back out. Hopefully the mounts will be here within the next day or so, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what all that we need to purchase from there. We got the adapter for the Turbo 400. If that's the route that we decide to take, and it's going to be tight, but I think we can make it work. So we'll see where we go from there. Well, today we didn't get quite as far as we'd hoped. Everything didn't quite go as planned, but that's kind of the hot rodding thing. So we got some motor mounts on the way, a couple other little odds and ends in the works, and tomorrow it'll be a better day. Hopefully day 5 we'll get a little bit more done. See you then.